Here we go.
And it's going to be Louisville off the tip. Now let's take a look at Louisville's opening lineup. We've got Brown. Portis is out there with Wright, and it's Jenkins in at the power forward position. Emphasizing the importance of a deep bench, a few teams across the league now, Doris, are riddled with injuries.
It's why the salary cap comes into play, Kevin. Depth can be difficult to maintain, yet the elite front offices find a way year after year.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. Pass to Suggs. Back to Anthony. Clock at 6. There's the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Anthony. Now the pass to Carter. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Portis, the pass to Jenkins. Beyond the arc. No good there. Anthony with it. Now right defender. Here's Suggs. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And for Louisville, they come off a good outing against the Nuggets. Jenkins, the pass to Conchar. Drills the three-pointer.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Anthony against Wright. Tries the spin move. Fires the 3. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
Here's Anthony. Louisville getting their last shot to go. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Magic ball.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. There's a good screen. Here's Wagner. That shot off. Now Louisville takes it the other way. Portis kicks to Jenkins. Here's Conchar. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Buries the long-range jumper.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Conchar. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Conchar's got 6.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. Man, you're 407.
Platoon swap here for Louisville. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jalen Suggs.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
And it's the Magic with the ball. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play. But give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now here's Anthony. 8 points for him. Passes to Hayward. Baseline try. Bamba. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Okay, Gordon Hayward, we know you're an all-star level talent as a scorer. Now you're just showing off with that pass.
Shumpert, no good. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. No one near fault as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
To the left side wing. Louisville passing it around. Cassell kicks to Brooks. From deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brooks has got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
It's blocked. Outside jumper. From the arc. Kept alive. It's Bielitsa. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Hayward is doubled. Out to the right wing. Bamba setting the pick for Fultz. Over Brooks. Rebound by Bielitsa. There's the 3. And there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist by Brooks.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Markelle Fultz taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Fultz.
Now think back to the 2017 draft, guys. Some were surprised to see Markelle Fultz be the first pick. And when you think back on that draft, there's certainly a lot of what-ifs.
Robertson, he's checked in for Bielitsa. And it's sent back by Isaac. And he's able to get it back. Brooks from outside. And again, it's Louisville from deep. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Anthony. Takes the 12-footer and hits. He's got 10. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. The drive by Brooks. And yes, it's good.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Orlando trailing here. Here's Fultz. Pass to Hayward. Over Shumpert. Hayward can hit. On the wing, Robertson. Guarded by Fultz. And Coffey gets it to go.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Fultz looking around. Over Shumpert, off the mark from 16 feet out.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Louisville leads by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Fans, your 407.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Louisville?
fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
Here's Fultz. 7 points in the game. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Louisville, they've got Portis. Wright is out there with Andre Robertson. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Jenkins in at the force. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
Louisville leading by 3. Here's Jenkins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac. Louisville shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Magic making a change here. Carter's checked in. Conshar's checked in for Louisville. Both free throws good from Jenkins.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Fultz the pass to Suggs. Carter dishes to Suggs. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Suggs has got 7 points.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Right for 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Fultz. The shot, no good. Now Louisville takes it the other way. Brown outside. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for Louisville.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Floats one up. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Now, here's Wagner. He's guarded closely, misses the layup. Louisville leading by 6. Louisville passing it around. It's right on the wing. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
They get the rebound. Brown outside. Jenkins the pass to Conchar. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Fultz against Wright. Back to Fultz. To halt the run, and finished off by Fultz.
Wow, Markelle Fultz finishing with power. This guy's confidence growing and growing.
It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407.
Making a change here. Ielitz is checked in. Let's now pause and take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Magic.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
Now here's Wright. Sinks the triple. Wright's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Now, here's Suggs. D right on him. Out to Carter. The dish now to Suggs. 6 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. That misses off the backboard.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Conchar. Oh, good on the triple. The Magic trail by 13. Fultz with the ball. Now right defending. The 10-footer. Tries again. It's hauled in by Brown. Fultz against Wright. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
What a high percentage look for DeLon Wright. What an opportunity, and he finishes.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Fultz. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Fultz has got 13 points.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now here's Fultz. 13 points in the game. That is good. And the Louisville lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Suggs. Launches it. Conchar, good. Conchar's got 6 here in this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, your 407.
Both teams will make substitutions. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Louisville. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, there's the Magic just way behind. The Magic trail by 13. Outside Anthony. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first team foul.
Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. It's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
Here's Jenkins following the score by Mohamed Bamba.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Down low, Anthony. Off target at the rim. Louisville leading by 14. Fires the 3. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Thursday, they head out on the road and face the Mavericks in Dallas. Then on Thursday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors.
Yeah, and Kevin, this is going to be a very trying part of the schedule for them. More than a fair share of road games on the dock with the team, and have not had an easy time finding success away from home.
Here's Jenkins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Louisville shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
For the away team. At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
The drive by Anthony, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Anthony's got 12 points in the game. The pass to Robertson. From outside the arc, Orlando grabs the miss. 1:03 left in the second quarter. Here's Anthony. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Here's Isaac. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Louisville leading by 14. On the wing, Robertson. Over Suggs. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. Suggs in the corner. The Magic again can't hit.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Robertson can't hit. And it's the Magic with the ball. Passes it to Isaac. Hayward against Brooks.
Away team foul.
And Louisville making a change here.
His first, second team foul. Checking in for the away team.
Suggs with the ball. Just 3 on the clock. And he gets the bucket. He's got 12.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
And so it's Louisville enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing.
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off their spots, make them put the ball on the floor.
And let's take a moment now to look at the upcoming schedule. What's on the docket?
And for that matchup with the Hornets, they...
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Suggs out there with Anthony. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Wendell Carter. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. The Magic trail by 12. Anthony left side. Kicks to Suggs. Pass to Carter. No one near him. The shot's good.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Louisville leading by 10. Driving in. Shot's good by Jenkins.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Orlando has possession. Louisville getting their last shot to go. Shot clock at 6. Anthony drawing the double team. Jacks up a 3. Carries it from 3-point range. He has 5.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Here's Conchar. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. And Louisville leads by 12. Anthony taking his time here. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Pass to Wagner. It's stolen by Jenkins. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Count the basket. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Anthony. 12 points for him. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
That free throw good from Anthony. Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. And Louisville here with the change too. Robertson, he's checked in. So Anthony nails both of them. Louisville leading by 12. The pass to Robertson. Shoots over Wagner. Takes the three. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Anthony. Can't cash in from close range. Passes it to Concho. Portis with it. 11 feet away, and again, it's Louisville converting.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. Trailing by 17. Pass to Wagner. Here he goes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second team foul.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Wagner at the line for 2.
That's good from Wagner. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. And Louisville here with the change too. Casale, he's checked in for Concho. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Louisville leading by 15. Robertson kicks to right from the arc. No good that time. Now Wagner. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he drives in, and that one, good. Fultz has got 15 points.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
And it's Brown missing. And the Magic with possession. Back to Anthony. Isaac outside. Shoots over Brown. And that one hits back iron.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Fultz. 15 points in the game. That is good. And the Louisville leaders get down to just 10 points on the bucket from Wagner. Robertson, the pass to right. The three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 11.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Well, Markelle Fultz doesn't stand and settle for a jumper. He attacks the rim with that athleticism. Nicely done.
Which loudest section wants a T-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407.
Louisville leading by 11. Cassell gets the bucket.
Assisted by
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Suggs. Louisville getting their last shot to go. Going inside, plays it up and banks it in. 14 points for Jalen Suggs.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Shumpert passes to Concho. Here's Coffey. And a miss there on the triple. A shot by Hayward, wide open. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Connects from three-point range.
Well, you really have to like the control of Shumpert there. Lets the play develop and made the pass for an easy hoop. Nice.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Hayward kicks to Suggs. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Louisville leading by 11. Cassell gets the bucket. Cassell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 14. Bamba dishes to Suggs. Here's Anthony. No good that time. Now Louisville takes it the other way. Here's Concho. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Anthony up on top. Got a piece of it. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Bielitsa for three. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Suggs passes to Anthony. Shot to stop the run. That shot, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so it's Louisville with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Louisville, they've got Brooks. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Number 40.
Louisville on D. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Now, here's Suggs. Tight defense on him. Anthony down low. Brooks covering. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Brooks against Anthony. High, arcing shot. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Brown is checked in for Concho.
Bruce Brown.
Off the inbound. And that one's good. Wagner.
I mean, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Portis can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Wagner passes to Suggs. Now, here's Wagner. He's covered by Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one is good from Suggs.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Out to the right wing. Here's Coffey. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul.
It's on Jalen Suggs. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Louisville.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
And he sinks the second. And Doris, I know you dealt with a tough injury in your time as a player, but a lot of these careers being saved now by the advances in medicine.
Kevin, think about it. Torn ACLs historically, going back 20 years, drastically changed what we believed was the ceiling for players. Now a torn ACL may only prohibit a player from playing for 8 to 12 months. That's drastically different. You're seeing stars like LeBron take care of their bodies, invest in what they know is the moneymaker for them. Listen, this medical progress, this improvement in nutrition and caring for your body has changed the equation on the length of careers.
Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407.
White is checked in for Louisville.
DeLon Wright.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And here is Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Carter with a screen on Wright. Here's Anthony. No good that time. Now Louisville takes it the other way. Here's Portis. Brown outside. And the three ball is good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Brown that time on the assist by Brooks.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Back to Anthony. Now, here's Wagner. Defense right on him. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
There's the pass to Bull. Fultz against Brooks. From past the arc. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Pass to Brown. The feed to Wright. Orlando grabs the miss. Fultz has got his fourth rebound in this one. Wide open. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Right now, Markelle Fultz playing with a level of determination, grit, and perhaps most importantly, confidence.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. And your 407.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Anthony kicks to Wagner. Back to Anthony. From deep.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Louisville passing it around. Here's Light. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
DeLon Wright has proven he's a 3-level scorer. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Great play most of your career in the 90s. The game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow. And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And it's Wright missing. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
The Magic trail by 14. Here's Suggs. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it's going to go on Amon Shumpert.
4th team foul. At the line for Orlando, Jalen Suggs. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Here's Shumpert. To the paint. Here's Portis. Off with the layup. Now, here's Suggs. Funded by Shumpert. And there's the drive. And it's Suggs missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
It's good. And Louisville leads by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Louisville.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup. He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Shumpert, no good. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Suggs with the ball.
And that's an aggressive move to the hoop and a great pass there to cap it off.
Yeah, that's something these guys are always perfecting. Beautiful loft on the assist.
Isaac with the steal. From deep. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, that's a real nice looking deep 3-ball there.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407. Stepping in for the away team.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And an intentional foul right there.
Cole Anthony.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
Fans, the loudest section gets 3 T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Fans, your 407.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Suggs passes to Isaac. A three-pointer off the mark. And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Shooting for the away team, DeLon Wright at the line for 2. Timeout away team. T-shirt time. And your 407.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
Orlando. It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. And your 407.
Nine seconds left in the fourth. The Magic again can't hit. Now Portis.